Well, hello.
Hola, Isabel.
Oh, welcome back.
Hey,
What's up? Okay.
this guy.
Oh, so much. I have so much.
Lay it on us.
Actually, I only have so, little. I only have a little bit.
So little, but so
bit.
much.
It's a little, but it's a lot. You'll understand in a second.
One.
So, yes.
I don't understand shit.
Not everything is instantaneous gratification, Sean.
Aw.
Yeah, that's what Jay says. Aw. Okay, you guys.
What?
So, we finally jumped on SoundCloud.
Woo!
And we are live. We're live on SoundCloud now. The show doesn't stream live, although it does have the capability to do so. So we could potentially record directly to instead of recording the show and then uploading.
Yay!
If we so desired to do that.
If.
Yeah.
If.
We're not there yet. We only have the first 5 episodes uploaded.
Cinco.
As of right now. And we will be uploading more. That version of the podcast went live on iTunes apparently today.
Hey!
And they failed to send me any kind of notification. So thank you, iTunes. Stitcher says that we're good. I just, they're like, all right, just do this and then you're good. So I haven't double checked because I no longer have the Stitcher app
Aw.
on my phone. But supposedly we're on Stitcher. We're also on some app called TuneIn. We're basically whoring ourselves out. We're all over the place.
You're like a cheap slut.
Yep, we're a cheap whore. Like a cheap dime store whore. Everywhere. For a nickel, you can have us. So...
Tickle your pickle for a nickel.
I was just about to say, we totally sold ourselves. We really should have gone $1. But for $1, make you holla. There you go. Okay. So if you are already subscribed on iTunes, you're gonna be losing that feed, and you'll have to resubscribe. I'm so sorry. But the podcast has the exact same name.
Yeah. That hasn't changed.
So we're gonna be really. It's still easy to find. So in the next, I think by the end of next week.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, I hate to put like a timestamp on it, but I'm hoping maybe by the end of next week. Yeah. That all the episodes will be up on SoundCloud. We've already had some activity there.
Yay!
Yes. We're hopefully going to start to do some advertising. There's a lot of stuff coming up. We want to grow we want to make the show grow, so we can get paid. So
we would like that because we would also like to start a store.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The store. There have been some inquiries about T-shirts.
You know who you are.
You know who you are.
Message.
Yeah. That stuff is coming. Okay.
Skate.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just, I don't want to get too, but basically it's us trying to find a good place to set up camp for that stuff.
Set up shop.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go someplace that's not going to give us, a good percentage of the profits, and, there's a whole thing. But
we want a good deal.
Yeah, we want a good deal, and then you get into tax IDs and shit like that. So I mean, it's a thing, but
it's a shitty thing.
It's a shit show, but you got to do what you got to do. So that stuff is coming. I'd say maybe in the next few months. I think we should have the means to set all that stuff up. I don't know. I really hate to be like, oh, and da-da-da-da, but I mean, like, because it's like we need to focus the attention on making the show grow, and then there's all these other great things that'll go along with it. So, the shows are still being uploaded. We're still recording the video. We're still recording the video, throwing it up on the YouTube. I really haven't had a ton of opportunity to push the YouTube version of the podcast.
Push.
Yeah, push him out. Shove him out.
Way out.
Who is that? Is that Bill Cosby?
Yep.
Okay. I
When
wasn't...
his stand-ups were awesome. That was
Yeah.
Bill Cosby himself.
Oh, yeah.
It was like from 82.
Right.
I love that one.
I used to know that one by heart, but... So I actually read an article the other day that somebody said that eating chocolate cake for breakfast could be beneficial.
Ooh.
And I just started laughing because all I could remember was the song that he said his kids would sing to him.
That is great.
Give us a
chocolate
chocolate
cake.
cake. So...
And we had a ball. Until...
Okay. So... But hopefully...
She came down.
Now Sean's gonna be gone. Sean's gone, everybody. Sean's gone. But, yeah, so hopefully we spend on the YouTube stuff. We're still kind of new over there, so... We're trying, guys. We're trying.
Yeah.
My main
man.
my main man. Shit. My main focus was the SoundCloud issue, and that's been resolved. So, though okay, real quick, this is probably something we should have talked about prior to the show, but with the SoundCloud upgrade, you can put in the URL for a web address, stuff like that. So I put in the WordPress site. Holy shit, the WordPress had more activity this week than it has in like a month. This has been our best week on WordPress. The activity's been insane.
In the membrane.
Yeah, which has me really pumped because it shows me that people are going to SoundCloud and they're checking out stuff. And so, there you go. So the thing that I wanted to say was that the WordPress isn't going to go away. It's just not going to host the podcast anymore. Like, you can still go there and get news and stuff that we're up to. And,
news!
And the show. Because I can post... you can post the link to the podcast on the SoundCloud, on the WordPress site. So, WordPress will never go away. It's just, it's not going to host the show anymore.
No more hosts.
Yeah. That was a big, long bucket of wind. Just to tell you guys one fucking thing.
But you did it.
I did it! I got it. I got through it. I have a toothache. I've had a big boo. I've had a toothache for like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. I
2
got
weeks.
it. I got it on vacation.
Boo!
Cause suck a cock. And I should. You know what I told myself last week? I said,
suck a cock.
No, no. Never have to. No. So
yes.
No. So I was telling myself last week. I said I'd like to have one episode where I don't swear. And I think
good luck with that.
I think I've already sworn like 8 times.
Too late.
And we're only like 10 minutes in. Epic fail, but
9 minutes exactly.
maybe next week I'll issue my challenge to not swear. But so I have a toothache, and on top of that, I have a cold thing I'm trying to get rid of. So I said to myself, this will be a very interesting show because my thinking is just not clear and concise. I have that, that I can only imagine. I've never done cocaine.
It's a hell of a drug.
I hear it's a hell of a drug. I've never done cocaine, but I imagine that like a real hardcore cokehead would be like the equivalent of somebody with a really bad cold. Because like you could say something to me and I'm just past that point of giving a shit where I'm just like, that sounds like a great idea. If you had come to me and said, all right, we're going to record the podcast, but we're going to do it in like the middle of this alley and we're going to dodge bullets. Be like, that sounds like a great idea. Like, there's no bad ideas when you have a cold. You're just like, whatever. I don't care. Whatever.
It's fine.
It's fine. Whatever you want to do. I'm down. Down like a clown. My God. So this is because I have no... and you just have no clear... I have no clear, concise anything. Work was like... People were coming up to me and like... How come you're still here? How come you haven't gone home? Because I need a paycheck. That's why.
I need money.
That's why I'm here.
Need money, honey.
Why the fuck else would I be there? And there was one woman all week. Every time I coughed or, like, I haven't really been sneezing. But it's like a wicked sinus thing. But, like, she'd come over to me and be like, oh, you're just here to get everybody else sick. Yes, bitch. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I hope you get it.
That's your plan every day.
Yep. And she's on vacation this week, and she was cussing me out all next week. So she's cussing me out all this week. If I get sick on my vacation, what? You think of me? It's the gift that keeps on giving. That's what I told her. I was like, I'm going to give you the flu because it's the gift that keeps on giving. Stupid bitch. Oh!
Just like a 12-month membership to the Jelly of the Month Club. Just keeps going, giving it all year round.
Fruit of the Month clubs. Those are good. You get tangerines in the middle of summer. Have a bucket of tangerines. It's delicious.
Yum.
That's a bucket of yum. Bucket of yum. So that's been my week all week, and people have just been like, "Why don't you go home?" And I'm like, "Ah." I said, and Jay was like, "Why?" I went into work, and I was like holding on to the wall in the morning. This was like Tuesday.
Yeah, it sounds like a Tuesday.
And he goes,
sounds like a Monday.
I know.
And a Wednesday. And a Thursday.
Could be any day. Could be any day. He says, how come you didn't call in? Why didn't you just stay home? Because I'm afraid I'm going to get sicker. What if I get sicker? That was my thing. I said, I can't waste the day off. What if I'm sicker the next day and I have to call in?
Oh, no.
I know. It's awful.
Well, that brings me a thought back to the Bill Cosby himself show. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of you. I'm so sick. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm just sick and tired. And tired always follows sick.
That's right. I can go toe-to-toe on Bill Cosby.
Look what I found yesterday.
Sean hooked us up. We did the Crystal Pepsi last week. We're doing it again this week. Sean found it.
Liquor store right near my house.
I'm glad you were able to find it somewhere.
I was shocked. I just went in there to get 2 regular Pepsis to go with dinner.
Right.
Because we're getting low on soda at the house. And I looked up, top shelf, first 2 little rows, all Crystal Pepsi.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you buy them out?
No.
Oh. Now you know what?
What?
Yeah. Since...
Still doesn't taste like it used to.
Really?
To me.
I really don't remember what it tasted like.
It did have some sort of little kick to it. Like a little twist of something.
Really?
Was it your sister that you said?
My sister said that there used to be a tint of wintergreen in it.
Now I'm wishing I had brought my laptop.
Why's that?
I could just look it up right now and see if maybe I can find out what it was.
I don't have the means to do it because
It's right there.
we're recording. So I'm screwed. But anyway.
We're fucked.
We are. So, since we were already talking about stand-up comedy, I do have one story I'm bringing to the table tonight.
Is there room on this table?
No, because it's I'm fucking dropping bricks.
Don't ruin the floor. You're not going to be happy afterwards.
It's my floor. Shit a brick on the floor if I please. Okay. So it was revealed this week that there will be a new George Carlin CD. Have you heard about this?
No, I have not.
Oh! Exclusive!
News to me.
It's news to you, that's right. It will be out on CD, digital, and vinyl. He's putting it out. They're putting it out in.
Well, that'll make Jay happy.
It will. I actually haven't even. Haven't even said this to Jay yet. So he doesn't even know about it.
He's gonna be happy later.
He will. The show is called "I Like It When a Lot of People Die."
Okay.
Something like that. I like it when a lot of people die. Something like, or something to that effect. You got it back.
Oh, good.
I can see it. It's red. Something like that.
I've been watching it on the monitor here, and it's like going on and off, and I feel like a robot.
I'm gonna have to have that investigated. We'll figure out what's going on with that. Anyway.
See, this is our first time putting these on.
Yeah.
For the show here.
For the show, yeah. Because these things glow.
Yeah, they light up. They look cool. Different colors.
Yeah.
Mine, somewhere in here, the wire's a little loose, so mine's going in and out.
Well, the thing
Feel
is...
like a robot.
Feel like a robot. The thing is, I could probably have Jay look at it, but he'll have to take it all apart. So... I don't know. I just have to figure out...
He won't mind.
No, he won't mind. I might mind, but he won't mind. Anyway, so
He's
I
our
like
engineer
it.
here.
I like it when a lot of people die. That's the name of the thing. It was recorded...
Previously.
Obviously. It was recorded the day before 9/11.
9/10.
9/10. And
2001.
George never released it because he deemed it too offensive. Now, if George Carlin says this is too offensive for me to put out, it's got to be bad.
Put out.
Ah! Put it out.
Put it out for everyone, you whore.
Jesus. So it's got to be bad. And that makes me want to see it.
Even more.
Makes me want to hear it even more.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Sounds juicy.
I think it's supposed to be out later this year. I'm not sure. I missed the release date. They just said that it is coming. So I'm excited.
Which reminds me of another album that's coming out soon.
What?
It's one I mentioned on the show like about a month ago, or almost a month ago. The actual soundtrack, official, to Ferris Bueller.
Oh right, yeah, the Ferris Bueller soundtrack.
It's supposed to be coming out like the week of back to school, I think.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming you mean like September.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are back to school already. Sorry.
It's hard to say a certain time date because some schools go back earlier, some schools go later. Why can't they always go back the same damn week?
No. No.
No.
No. Oh, so have you had a good week? Yourself? It's alright. Nothing to write home about, huh?
No. Why waste the paper?
I would tell you, I don't want to waste the paper. That's a way to put it. Ooh, we have things.
Yeah. This is one of the things I found earlier in the week.
Okay.
Well,
Sean's got things.
It's something we all know already. If you're a big Star Wars fan.
Right.
Kenny Baker, who played R2-D2 all these years, passed away.
He did.
Died at the age of 81.
That's not bad.
No, he lived a good full life, but...
It's not bad.
I was hoping to meet him this year at Rhode Island Comic Con.
Right.
It was going to be his only U.S. appearance from what it said. Bo.
Yeah, Peter, the guy who plays Chewbacca, Peter,
Why can't I remember his name?
Mayhew. Peter Mayhew wrote out this, really touching tweet about it. And, Mark Hamill tweeted somebody had drawn this little cartoon. It was just R2 silent and then C-3PO and Chewbacca like behind him, like looking down at him. I was like, "Aw, so, but
well, it says here that he suffered an illness and was often in a wheelchair.
Ooh.
He was asked to go out to L.A. for the new Star Wars premiere, which they were told that he was too ill to travel.
Oh, is that why the Comic-Con was going to be his only appearance? Because that was the only place he was coming.
Yeah. Doesn't exactly say here on what the illness was they passed. I have no idea.
Well, you know what?
What?
I don't mean this to sound as it's going to sound. So don't take it the wrong way and write me a shitty email.
Please.
Okay? But people of that size generally have, like, medical issues.
You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Gary Coleman. Didn't he have like a medical thing?
What'd you talk about, Willis?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like people generally have some kind of illness that sometimes goes along with that. So, I'm trying to be as polite as I can about it.
You are.
Fuck. It's
You
very
are?
difficult. It's very difficult because I have a cold, and like I said, my thought process is just all over the place.
Some of his credits include The Elephant Man, Time Bandits, and Flash Gordon. Flash.
Oh. Okay. That's cool. Well, that's sad.
I was really hoping to meet him.
It probably doesn't say in the article, but did he, in the newest Star Wars, I don't assume that R2-D2 would be in Rogue One, but in the next episode, supposedly they've already filmed that.
Oh, good.
Because Mark Hamill finally shaved his beard.
Yes!
Well, no, because he has to, he's
got to be young looking again, right?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm on Twitter, right, and I follow him. He's funny, and he was complaining. He's like, "Man, when I'm done filming, I can finally shave my beard." And
So he feels the way I do about it.
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
I can't stand beards either.
Oh,
Everybody that's close to me knows that.
See, now, I like facial hair. I like to know I'm dealing with a man. I like facial hair. Jay, when I first met him, he had a 5 o'clock shadow. And then that turned into the full beard. And then he went down to the goatee. Woo! Super sexy. Just saying. Just saying. Hey! I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, to me, if you're going to have facial hair, you either mustache or goatee.
Oh, don't do the mustache, guys.
Or if you got those little designs, the little thin ones going down the side, just like along your jawline.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
But to me, a full beard, no.
He's had that before.
If you're hiding your face, fine. If you're trying to keep your face warm during the winter, fine. But
I think mustaches look a little. You either look like you're in a porno or you have a shady van and you're trying to lure kids into it. That's it.
I got candy.
Ha! Who wants candy?
Me.
Gross. That's just gross.
Like that Spider-Man meme. Hey, there's no candy in here.
You're fucked.
Google it. Spider-Man meme.
Yeah.
There's one there. He's trying to get lured into a van with candy.
So real quick.
Time's up.
I know. Sorry.
You missed it.
Our friend Joe went to the Boston Comic-Con last week.
He did.
He said it was lame.
And expensive as hell.
Yeah. I don't know why they're not holding it. It was at the seaport.
Yeah.
Which is...
I looked it up when he asked me about it last week.
Yeah?
Like a week ago, like Monday or Tuesday. There was like maybe 6 famous people there.
What the fuck, Boston?
You know, it was a small one.
So it's like a baby con.
Yeah.
Mini con.
Mini.
Mini con.
Mini. See, William Shatner was there. His autograph was $75 if you wanted it.
That's how bad I want that. Piece of Okay. We have discussed this so many times. I need to know why people charge that much. I need to know. Are they recouping their travel and hospitality stay? Or does that get factored into them going to the Comic-Con? The Comic-Con pays for that. I have no idea. I would assume that the Comic-Con would pay for their travel and stay expenses.
I used to hear that these people get like a couple $1,000 just to be there.
Then why the fuck does he need to charge $75?
I don't know. It's not like everybody's got that much, like a lot of money in their pockets.
I don't have money for William Shatner. William Shatner, I'm keeping my money. He doesn't want my money anyway. He doesn't want it.
There's another guy there that I wanted to meet if I was going to go.
Who was that?
I forget his real name. But
I don't know. It was somebody, but I don't know.
he played Detective Jim Gordon on Gotham.
Okay. Ben something.
Ben something.
Ben something.
And we're not talking Ben Stiller this time.
Ben
Dover.
Ben McKenzie.
That sounds right.
Ben McKenzie. It is right.
Ben Dover.
I don't know him that well. I hear he's very nice, actually. I hear he's very nice.
His autograph was $50.
Ooh, rape. Even that seems too much for Ben McKenzie.
Yeah.
Even that seems too much.
How much would it be if you weren't on a hit TV show?
I'm trying to think, who
25?
would I pay? Who would I pay $50 for? I'd have to really want the autograph.
Yeah.
Really badly. Here's the thing. Supposedly if you actually write to the TV show.
Tim Curry! Michael Keaton!
A lot of people will just send you their thing. I got Clark Greggs for free!
Bam!
I love him!
Right above me.
Yes!
Now I don't even have to look up.
You don't even have to look up. You don't. I got that for free. I wrote him, told him I enjoyed the show. He said, "Bam, here you go, kid. Have a jersey." So, yeah. So, I mean, I'm trying to think, who would I pay $50 for? Maybe Stan Lee.
Oh, I'll bet his is at least
But
$100.
Stan Lee's is $80.
See?
$80 for Stan Lee, just his autograph.
Mm-hmm.
If you want a photo with Stan Lee, it's like another... To stand in a photo with him is like another $80.
Crystal Pepsi.
Something like that. So you spent like $160 on Stan Lee. $50 is my maximum. It's like I'm bargaining with Stan Lee. $50 Stan Lee, me and you, let's do it.
45. 30. 40.
Sold.
Well, by the time you leave these things, you and your bank account are
Yes.
bankrupt.
Yes.
Because you got to figure out everything. You got to figure out the ticket to get in. You got to figure out parking.
Right.
That alone, you're already out at least $50.
Right.
Gotta get rid of that.
What? I didn't even hear anything. Oh, me? Was
No,
that me?
Me.
Don't worry about it. Just keep going. Just keep going. I can't edit shit out of the video. So just keep going.
No, for the other one.
Don't worry. We're good.
And then it factors in how many famous people there
Right.
do you want to meet. And then you got to figure out how much you're gonna be spending on his autograph, her autograph, hers.
But you know what pisses me off is as far as like the Rhode Island one last year, there were people there that were not advertised.
Right.
I wasn't prepared. I was like, oh my god, that's so and so, and that's that guy. And, oh wow, he did the voice. Greg Berger. I was like, he wasn't even on the website.
Mm-hmm.
I want Odie's autograph, and I wasn't. I didn't come, and he does Grimlock too, which is my favorite Dinobot, motherfucker. So I was like, oh,
I was surprised
come
you didn't
on.
stop at his.
I had like this much money, dude. I had enough money to stand there and look cool. That's how much money I had.
See my point?
So it's like you have to like, so like if I end up going this year,
Which we are.
I'm probably gonna, yeah.
There's a couple
I
of
think
people
so.
I want to meet.
I think so. But it's like, I have to prepare myself and prepare my pocket. It's like, okay, well,
And your posse.
yeah, my posse. Well,
Me and Joe.
yeah. I want Robin Lloyd Taylor's autograph. He does the
Yep.
Penguin. But I don't, here's the thing, it's like, I don't know if I
Will
want
he
to
be
meet him.
charging 50?
Yeah, here's the thing, too. It's like, I don't know if I want to meet him. So I might have to send my posse up. Be like, you guys go. And it's not
Which
that
one of
I,
you two want to meet him? Okay, you go. Tell me what he's like.
I don't want to be, no, I don't want to misrepresent. It's not like I don't want to meet him. It's just that, like, sometimes it's like I have a tendency, I can make the most mundane fucking thing the most awkward thing in the world. I ran into somebody a
On
couple
foot
of
or
months
with the
ago.
car?
I ran into them. I was in a store, And I ran into them, and I knew them, and they were somebody that I knew, like, way back. I was like, oh. And in 2 seconds, I made it the most awkward encounter that I could... And I was like, oh, should we hug? What do we do? Like, I didn't know if we, like, shook hands. Like,
Fisted?
Well, yeah, did we bump? I don't know. And I just made it, like, the most awkward encounter. So, like, I don't want to, like, be this guy's story. I don't want to be Robin Lord Taylor's story when he goes home to his family. Like, oh, I met the weirdest fucking person at the Comic-Con. I don't like expide to that. I don't like, oh my god, I hope I get to be... Because some people act like shits to other people so they can be that person's story. It's like, oh.
Jake Roberts? It's me and Joe.
You will never forget Jake Roberts.
Neither will Joe.
I don't know what to say to that. I wasn't with you. I'm glad I wasn't with you because I probably would have called him an asshole.
Well, you can because he's supposed to be there this year.
Really? If I see him eating breakfast...
Oh, remember what we said on one of the shows? We're going to punch him in the face and throw eggs at him?
Oh, I'm going to throw eggs at you. You prick.
You want your damn eggs? Here's your damn eggs.
Real quick. I mean, we've talked about this story like a million times. Jake the Snake Roberts.
Million one?
Sean was trying to get his autograph, and he was too busy telling his assistant what he wanted for breakfast. He was a rude prick. Didn't even look up. Just...
Yep, did it to me and Joe.
Let me tell you something. At least Buff Bagwell
made eye
contact with me.
But you didn't know who you were.
And I made it awkward. See?
Because I was about to say to you, do you think Buff's still talking about that?
Gorgeous. He was a fine dude.
He was the stuff.
He was. So I met Buff Bagwell.
From WCW?
Yeah, he was a WCW wrestler. I met him at it was like a World of Wheels kind of thing. And it was at the Bayside Expo Center. And I wore a... what's that team? The Atlanta Braves. I wore an Atlanta Braves jersey and hat because he's from Atlanta, and I wanted to be cool, right? Oops. So yeah,
knocked over bottles.
Oh, get yourself together.
Yeah, I dropped my pen.
Now you're fucked.
Yes.
So, and I don't have a pen to hand you. I have a Sharpie.
I got one
so, so I'm in line.
See you later.
And it's finally my turn, and I get up to him, and my face goes red, and I have no idea what to say, and I'm just like, oh my fucking god, and he's like, oh, I like your shirt, and I had to look down at what shirt I was wearing so that I could say, oh, thank you, because I was so entranced by him. Mm-hmm. That I didn't know my name. He went to go sign my autograph. He's like, who do I make this out to? And I'm like, I didn't know my name. The person I was with was a coworker, had to yell over to me, Tara, your name is Tara. Oh, fuck. Really? Really? You don't even know your name.
That would be awesome if Buff remembers that and tells that story to people today.
I hope not. I hope not. I hear he's like a male gigolo now.
Who knows what they're doing?
That's what I hear he's doing now. It's gross. But he was good looking back then, so I was like, ooh. Yikes.
Wonder how he looks now.
Oh, and then we had a photo. It was the most awkward photo taken. It's because I can make anything awkward. It was just so awkward. I'm sure. I mean, you know. What can I say? I'm positive I wasn't the weirdest person he ran into that day.
Oh, it's got to be worse. I'm positive. It's got to be worse. He's got to probably see at least 12 of them a day.
Yeah, I'm positive. Like, as awkward as I can make things, I don't make them awkward where the person fears for their life or anything. It's just awkward. I'm not like, hey, I'm going to follow you home tonight. Or like, hey.
Stalker.
Well, you know those people? I hate those people.
You know what really grinds our gears?
Yes. Since we're on the subject, I really hate those people who like, and it's the equivalent of going to a comedy show just so you can heckle somebody. It's that shit. Like, why would you like pay to go get somebody's autograph to be a dick to them?
Mm-hmm.
And if you hate that person that much and you stood in line just to tell them you're a jerk, you've given them money.
Yeah. So who's the jerk now, jerk face?
You're the idiot because you're out $40 and all they have to do is forget you, which will probably be easy. But anyway, I realize I've just spent like a half an hour on this.
Almost, maybe 10 minutes.
So I would very much not like to have an awkward thing with Robin Lord Taylor. That's all. It's just because I know it would be. I'd be like, hey. I would say something stupid. How's the limp? I don't know. I would say something.
What's it like walking like that?
I have a limp.
How long did it take you to practice to get that down?
Actually, he puts quarters in his shoe.
Ow.
Yeah. Because see, I'm a nerd. So because the first episode, there's a scene when he at the end of the episode when he's headed back to Gotham, he doesn't limp. They had to fix the shot, and he said it was a wicked expensive shot to film, and they had to cut the scene because he didn't limp.
Oh, you owe us money.
He had limped the whole episode. He remembered, so he said, to remember, I'm gonna put quarters in my shoe, so I always remember what leg and to limp. So.
Good idea.
Yeah, I guess if you need to remember.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, no, limping sucks. I limp. It sucks. I don't need to ask him that. Mine's from a car accident. What's your excuse, Penguin? you limpy prick. I'm kidding. I like Penguin. He's like one of the best characters on the show.
Yeah.
And Alfred, too. Love me some Alfred. Oh, that'd be another one I could make awkward in a second.
Oh, Alfred's an ass kicker.
He is.
We all know who I hate.
What's that?
We all know who I hate the most.
Wait. Shit. Oh, you hate Bruce. Yes! Sean hates Bruce. He's a Bruce maniac.
The prick. So I'm looking forward to the next season.
Another month.
Yeah, his double.
I was just thinking that. I was thinking to myself, like, how much are you going to hate Bruce now that he'll probably be on twice as much? Because they have that whole weird double thing happening now.
Well, if that double of his is evil, I'm going to like it.
Sean's on board.
If he's going to be a little pussy like the regular one and be a little wimp, no, then I'm really going to hate it.
Yeah.
But from the way he looked at the end of the season finale last time, his double, I'm like, hey, this might be good.
Well, I didn't like the Loverboy haircut he had there.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the band? Remember that band?
Mm-hmm.
Loverboy? Working for the weekend. With the headbands. He had that Loverboy haircut. So.
Rock!
Rock! You just yell out rock. Rock!
Tom Mosley!
Jazz! Acoustic! Yeah, so, I mean, aside from Penguin, I haven't seen anybody that I'm like, ooh, that I want to meet at the thing, but I'm going to try to go in.
Alfonso Ribeiro's supposed to be there.
Yeah.
DJ Quills is going to be there.
Yeah.
For people who used to like her, or still does, Tatiana Ali is going to be there. They have a shitload of wrestlers for some reason. I think Ricky Steamboat.
Yeah, what the hell? Because I think I remember hearing about that. It's like they have a ton of wrestlers on docket.
Jake the Snake, Ricky Steamboat, Ric Flair.
Jake the Snake.
He's got a punchable face.
You know, you've got a very punchable face, sir. Oh. I watched that. That's from a Britcom that I love. I saw that episode again the other day. I just laughed my ass off when he says that. Oh, she has a very punchable face. No way I'd date that gorilla. Anyway.
There's a couple of female wrestlers that are going to be there, too.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be at least 6 to 8 that are wrestlers.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, are we having trouble getting movie and TV stars?
Okay, so they need to get Curtis Armstrong back. Yes, they do.
Yep. Because I didn't really get to see him last time.
Yeah.
I got gypped.
Well, that was he had to go do a photo thing.
Yeah, a photo op thing.
He seems like he'd be very nice to meet.
Yes. But figures the freaking moment that I'm about to walk over and see him. Got his jacket on, grabbing his bag.
Yep.
His PR person or whoever the hell that is that was with him. They're both getting ready to walk away. And I'm not going to be that dick. Oh, wait. Could you just sign one more thing before you go?
You could have been.
Yeah, but I'm not like that.
Yeah, but you could have been.
I try to be respectful.
Yeah, but you could have been.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm gonna try to walk in there with a deeper pocket this time for any surprises that I may encounter. Because they really threw me off last time. I didn't know Kevin Conroy was gonna be there. I didn't know Greg Berger was gonna be there. I didn't know about Brian O'Halloran from Clerks. Love Clerks. That would have been awesome. So, but speaking of Clerks,
I thought you were gonna say speaking of butts.
no.
I was just trying to think back to who else was there at the time.
Oh, I mean, we've covered it. You can go back to the November podcast and listen to that. But yeah. Speaking of Clerks, you know, one of the things on my thing to visit is my list of places to go. Is Kevin Smith has a comic book store in Jersey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, because I still want us to go to New York. You, Jay, me, and Tab.
Maybe. It's New York. New York really boils my blood. Oh my God! If you have ever driven the roads in Massachusetts, specifically the highways,
yeah,
it can get kind of crazy.
Kinda.
Yeah, multiply that by about 1,000 in New York.
Boo!
Oh my God! I almost died on the Van Wyck. I'm like, and when we were in where were we? We were in the Bronx, and I looked at Jay and I'm like, where the fuck are we? And he's, I don't know. And then I look at my GPS and I'm figuring out, and I was like, oh shit, we're in the Bronx. And he goes, oh no. And I said, yeah, we're gonna die.
Roll 'em up.
He goes, yeah, it's exactly. Roll them up. Don't make eye contact with anybody.
Don't take my hubcaps.
I don't think I have hubcaps. Don't take my rims.
Well, if you lose your hubcaps, you can get hooked up.
I don't go for the fancies. Although I have been thinking lately of trading my vehicle in.
Yeah. For what?
I was thinking about getting a truck just for the sole purpose.
Like a pickup?
Yeah. So I was researching trucks.
Nice.
Yeah. Plus, I need a lower payment.
Those are good too.
Yes. But anyway.
The only real problem is that you have to go back like at least 5 to 8 years if you want a nice low payment on a vehicle.
Yeah.
Especially the excise, the monthly payments, the insurance. In fact, all those in.
So I'd have to go like 2011.
Around there.
To be cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm sure. I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna write that down. 2011.
Yeah, add or subtract a
I'm going to write down.
year or two.
Write down that. I can't even
Make
read
sure
that.
it runs really good.
I just wrote it and I can't read it. Jesus. Yeah.
Looks like Z or
That's a two.
IOL exclamation mark vehicle.
Jay says I have the handwriting of a serial killer. He's like, you have serial killer handwriting. And it's not that I have
Just
like...
don't leave prints and you're good.
Well, I mean,
Do it with gloves on.
And you know, I took graphic design and commercial art and stuff. And there was always a thing about... They like train your brain to write very small. So at work, when I go to write things...
That explains something.
Does it? Well, all right, well, I'll get to that in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But when I go to write stuff...
That explains.
It's still in my head, like, I have to write small. So at work, I'll go to do something, and someone will come back to me, and they'll say, why did you write this so small? It's like, I thought I wrote it big, because in my head, I'm like, it should be like this. But... Wow. Wow.
Oh, bless the fuck out of you. Wow. You all right? Oh. Here comes Daisy to see if you're okay.
Wow. Hang on. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
See, it's just damn cold. Holy
sucks.
shit. That really hurts.
Yeah, so while you're getting yourself together, I'll say what your small writing made me think about.
Okay.
Now, a while back, she drew her own character called Queegee.
Sorry. Say it again. Start again.
Now, a while back, she started her own character when she was doing comics or something.
Yeah.
Called Queegee.
Yes.
He looked like a little ninja.
He did.
I'm not starting over.
Nope. Just keep going.
A few months ago, I asked her to draw me a nice full-size picture of Queegee so I can put it in a frame and put it in my den.
Okay.
I recently came across it because I haven't framed it yet. But I asked her to sign it too for me. So,
did I sign? I signed it small.
It's like a little T with like a little circle. Like, what the hell is this for a signature?
That is my signature, though.
It's like so small.
That is my signature, though. So
Well, that's bigger than what you wrote on my picture.
Yeah.
I wanted a picture.
Okay, we'll photocopy that picture and I'll give you a new fucking signature. My eyes are watering from sneezing. I am just fucked up.
She got this from Jay.
Mm.
He was sick like this last week.
He got it from a coworker. He yelled at his coworker, "You made my wife sick." And his coworker said, "Oh, no, it was allergies." And Jay's like, "No, because I was sick and I made her sick. You were sick."
That's how it always happens.
Yeah.
When you or your spouse gets sick first, you know the other one's getting it no matter what.
I tried so hard. Like, I was like, don't even kiss me. Don't even come near me. I was like, we can hug. I friend-zoned him for a week. I friend-zoned my husband for a week, and I still got sick.
Did you give him one of those bro hugs? Like, hey. Okay.
Yeah. 10-foot rule. I barely allow people to touch me anyway, so he's lucky. Son of a bitch. Oh. Well, it's the sneezing. Just now my eyes watering. God, do you have any more little news packet things? I don't really like.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about me being sick. The whole thing.
I found this today.
Was that Bradley's?
No. The name of the article: 10 things that will soon disappear forever.
Okay.
I thought that was kind of interesting.
Hope. American Pride.
Great. Good pay.
Real quick.
Benefits.
Let me just interject one fucking thing.
One thing?
One thing. Like a week ago.
That was last week.
Yes. Billy West, the guy who does all
Billy
the voices. He voices a ton of shit. On Futurama, he voiced his character named Zap Brannigan. And Zap is like this space pilot asshole.
It's a dick.
What he started doing was reading Donald Trump quotes as Zap Brannigan.
Nice.
They are hilarious. Hilarious. And he's like broken Twitter. People they're losing their shit about it. And now Maurice LaMarche, who voices among many other characters on Futurama, he does Kiff, which is the guy who hangs out with Zap Brannigan, has gotten into it too.
The little alien guy?
Yes.
Yep.
Usually when Zap said something really stupid, he'll do a little sigh. Like, ugh. So now Maurice LaMarche has been recording with Billy West, and Billy will say something as Donald Trump, and then you hear Maurice come in and go, ugh. It is so funny. I was laughing. I was actually playing them for Jay in bed the other night, and he was laughing his ass off, and he goes, I played him a couple, and he goes, what Futurama episode is that from? I don't remember that. I was like, no. Donald Trump quotes. He was like, wow, that sounds like something they would have had Zap say. I said, I know. That's how fucked up that is. That's very unattractive. I apologize.
You can't help it.
I know.
That's nice.
So you have... I'll probably edit it anyway. So you have...
10 things that'll soon disappear forever.
Okay.
That was the title of the article. First one was looms.
Looms?
Well, if you pause it, you can see it.
Is that a store?
It was a store.
Okay, it's a store.
Used to be a Blockbuster Video.
Oh.
It says looms right under it.
Okay.
10 years ago, thousands of Blockbuster Video stores occupied buildings like this all over the country, renting DVDs and selling popcorn. Today, all but a handful are closed. The company's shares, once traded for nearly $30, now Blockbuster is gone, scooped up, and then erased from existence by the Dish Network in a bankruptcy auction. It isn't always so quick or so complete, but emerging technologies, changing practices, are sounding the death knell. That's weird. For other familiar items. I can't say that one because you can't click. Next one says, click ahead to check out the next 10. Well, I printed them out.
You don't need to click ahead.
No. I'm going to try to breeze through this because there's 10 of them and we don't want to bore anybody.
Well, maybe I'll find it interesting.
I hope. The next one are keys.
Keys. Oh, like house keys.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Keys, at least in the sense of a piece of brass cut to a specific shape, are going away. At the office, most of us are already using a card with a chip embedded to get access.
I do, yeah.
Which is called a fob.
It's called a what?
Fob.
Ooh.
But for getting into your house and your car, technology that will kill off the key is your smartphone. Connecting either via Bluetooth or the internet, your mobile device will be programmed to lock and unlock doors at home, the office, and elsewhere. The secure software can be used on any mobile device. So if your phone runs out of juice, you'll be able to borrow someone else's device and log in with a fingerprint or a facial scan. Interesting.
Don't they have some computers that you need a facial scan to log into?
I'd say yes.
Didn't I see a Jim Parsons commercial about that the other day?
You might have.
I might have. And all I could think of is somebody would just murder you and throw your face up against a screen. This is where Tara's brain goes. I will die.
Or they can do a Spaceballs and give you the Vulcan neck pinch, then take your glove off and put your hand there for your handprint identification.
There you go. There you go. You're screwed.
Handprint identification, please. Phone stolen? Simply log in and change the digital keys.
How do you log in if your phone is stolen?
On someone else's phone. Just log in.
I guess.
Quickset is a brand of Spectrum Brands. Offers the Kivo and lock veterans. Yale. This is weird. Yale had partnered with Nest.
Okay, Nest. Yeah, they do
now owned by Alphabet.
Smoke alarms. They do smoke alarms, thermostats, stuff like that. All electronic. You run everything by your cell phone. They're very cool.
Yeah, let's just check out the next one.
Oh, okay.
Just making sure it's not... That's giving some info and it's not telling me, oh, go to the next page. For the car, A variety of connected car services, such as Audi Connect and GM's OnStar, already let you unlock and lock the car remotely, even start it with a phone app. But you still need your key fob to drive off.
Huh.
Yep. I got one. Next one. Number 3 are blackouts.
I gotta stop you
Oh,
for
good.
1 second.
I forgot to hold that picture up. Put that on still.
Nah, nobody's gonna do that.
I'm just kind of doing a Mystery Science Theater reenaction.
Oh, okay.
Reenactment.
When you turn to the page,
Yep.
I actually thought that they were gonna say the night sky. I'm like, why is the night sky going away?
Night.
So blackouts.
Frustrating power outages.
Well, those are in like the West Coast, like California.
All right, it could be anywhere.
This is my lack of giving a shit.
They leave people with fridges full of ruined food on the way out as their electrical grid becomes increasingly intelligent. 2 factors are at work. Slow, smart grid improvements to the system that delivers electricity and rapid expanding use of solar energy in homes and business. Breakout product here is the home battery developed by electric car maker Tesla.
Tesla. Like the band.
Mantle. Like on a fireplace.
Oh, the inventor. There's also an inventor named Tesla. Hey.
Which reminds me, has anybody out there done the drinking game yet?
Oh,
Go
why
back.
aren't you drunk?
Go to our Breaker's Mansion.
Yeah.
Have some fun.
Yeah.
By 2020, batteries will be cheap enough to store surplus solar power during the day and discharge it overnight, helping to better balance electricity supply and demand and run a home up to days during the blackout. Yeah, up to days during a blackout. LED lighting and more efficient appliances. I can't even see this. I helping too by also reducing load on the skate on the system, whether the grid is or a backup system on running. Utilities are also deploying huge banks of batteries from suppliers like AES in storm-prone areas to make sure the power stays on for everyone.
Yay, power.
Number 4, fast food workers.
And they just fought for more money. Now they're going away.
Are they supposed to be getting like up to $15 at least soon?
Not when they're done with them. But I've heard about this. They've actually have, like, in some McDonald's and stuff, they have an automated, like, thing. You just walk up and, like, boop, 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 boop. That's what I want. And then it just sends your order to the kitchen, and they cook it.
I like that.
Yeah, for somebody like me who doesn't like a lot of human interaction, I think that'd be good.
Well, what I can't stand is I'd give a simple order and I see extra cheese and that just throws them the fuck off.
Listen.
They're like, oh, wait a minute. Like, really? It's extra cheese.
You still have the element of, like, the person can still fuck it up when they go to cook it.
Oh, they will.
Yeah, they will.
They will and they do.
So fast food workers. Oh.
Burger flippers have targets on their backs as fast food execs are eager to replace them with machines.
Because they were pumping for $15 an hour.
Particularly as minimum wages in a variety of states are set to rise to $15. Right here in front of me. I was right.
Yeah.
Diners will notice reducing staff up front as outlets such as Panera turn to touchscreen kiosks for order placing. Behind the scenes in the kitchen, industry giants like Middleby and Boutique, startups like San Fran's Momentum Machines are all hard at work for devices that would take on tasks like loading and unloading dishwashers, flipping burgers, and cooking French fries. Humans won't be totally out of the picture because the machines will require supervision and maintenance.
So you want to earn that $15, you better learn how to maintenance those machines.
Yes.
I am failing so hard tonight on not coughing.
But jobs will plummet, it says.
Of course they will.
Oh, don't worry about the way you feel right now with your coughing and everything.
Yeah.
'Cause I would like to read this straight on without getting mixed up with my
Okay,
words.
that's Sean telling me to shut the fuck up.
No.
Yeah?
That's me wishing that I could just read this straight on without messing up on a word or two.
Okay, well, do your best.
Yeah.
The world is not perfect.
Let's see.
You do only have about 10 minutes, though.
Yeah. So that's why I'm looking at this real quick and I'm trying to think, maybe I'll jump to another one.
Okay, well, can you just tell us what it is?
The clutch pedal.
The clutch pedal will be going away. Interesting.
The decline of the manual transmission has been decades in the making, but two factors are accelerating its demise.
Word. Okay.
Even the biggest of highway trucks are abandoning the crutch and stick for automatics, for fuel efficiency gains, and to attract drivers who won't need to learn how to grind their way through 18-plus gears. See, I just summed it up.
There you go.
I skipped 2 paragraphs just to get to the point.
We're getting to the point on the show.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Next one's college textbooks.
Oh!
How many college kids are like, yay!
No shit. My niece had to spend like $1,000 on textbooks
Yep.
for one semester.
By the end of this decade, digital formats for tablets and e-readers will displace physical books for assigned reading on college campuses. The Kipling letter is forecasting the K-12. The K-12.
On one ski.
Go that way really fast. Something gets in your way. Turn. What a coach. K through 12 schools won't be far behind, though they'll mostly stick with larger computers as a platform of choice.
Nobody's going to know how to do anything anymore. Everything's going to go away on computer. Just as a quick interjectory.
Yeah.
When I was in graphic design, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had a teacher who was very adamant on teaching us how to do things on the paper first.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, know how to do it on the paper before you go to a computer. Because if you can't do it on paper properly, you're not going to be able to do it on the computer.
Message.
Yes. And it's like nobody's going to know how to do anything anymore. They're already taking away cursive writing. That's being whipped out. So nobody whipped out. So nobody's going to know what that says anymore. And now they're going to take away like books and shit like that. Nobody's going to know how to do anything that's not related to a tablet or a computer.
If you have any future plans or dreams of being in TV and movie and Hollywood, being a famous singer, learn cursive. People are going to want your autograph, and they're not going to want you just to print your name.
Oh, well, there's that, and then there's like...
So learn cursive and write big.
Wait. Here's your knife back.
Thank you. I'll save that for later.
Coughing.
Next one's the dial-up internet.
Good.
If you want to hear the once familiar beeps and whirs of a computer going online through the modem, you will soon need to do that either in a museum or in some very, very remote location. According to a study from the Pew, it actually says Pew, P-E-W.
Pew!
Foundation, 3% of U.S. households went online via dial-up connection in 2013. 13 years before that, only 3% had broadband. Today, 70% have home broadband. Massive federal spending on broadband passed during the last recession to encourage economic recovery, and it has helped considerably. Some providers will continue to offer dial-up as an afterthought for those who can't or don't want connection via cable or other broadband means. But a number of the big internet service providers, such as Verizon Online, have quit signing up new dial-up subscribers altogether.
Bye-bye. Bye, Felicia.
Bye, bitch. Oh, Homer Simpson's going to be mad about this one.
Donuts?
The plow.
Mr. Plow is the name. That name again, Mr. Plow.
Few things are as symbolic as framing the mold board plow, but the truth is the practice of turning the soil is dying off.
Oh, so we're not talking snow plows. We're talking like dirt construction plows.
Yeah. Deep plowing is winding down.
Deep plowing.
Well, not sexually. On small, poor farms that can't afford new machinery, most U.S. cropland is now managed as no-till, minimum till, relying on herbicides and implements such as seed drills that work the ground with very little disturbance.
Oh.
Next.
Fuck.
Your neighborhood mail collection box. Your mailbox, that big blue thing that sits outside.
Yeah, but how many of those do you see anymore, really?
You pretty much see them only outside of post office.
Exactly.
Not at the corners anymore.
No.
The amount of mail people are sending is plummeting, down 57% between 2004 and 2015 for stamped first-class pieces. So around the country, the Postal Service has been cutting back on those iconic blue collection boxes. Why don't you just say mailbox, you prick?
I need unnecessary language.
Fuck. The number has fallen by more than half since the mid-'80s. Since it costs time and fuel for mail carriers to stop by each one, the USPS monitors usage and pulls out boxes that don't see enough traffic. Some boxes will find new homes in places with greater foot traffic, such as shopping centers and public transits and grocery stores. But a quiet corner at the end of your street? Please.
Bitch, please. No.
Better dump all your holiday cards and summer camp mail in them or prepare to say goodbye.
How many more of these do we have? Is this the last one? We got 2.
Yeah.
Okay, we got 2.
All right. So what I'll do is just say what the next one is and maybe a little bit of the first line or last line.
Okay.
Next one's your privacy.
Aw.
If you're online and you assume that you already have no privacy and act accordingly, every mouse click and keystroke is tracked, logged, potentially analyzed, and eventually used by website product managers, marketers, hackers, and others. To use most services, users have the opt-in to lengthy terms and conditions that allow their data to be crunched by all sorts of actors. Yeah. Privacy screwed.
If you're online and you think you have privacy anyway, you're a fool.
And the other one is a light bulb.
Oh, LEDs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Stores can still sell whatever inventory they have, but once the hoarders have had their run, that's it.
Once those fucking hoarders take all the light bulbs, you're screwed.
Yep.
Gone. Well, yeah, because they're all LEDs now, which is fine because they last longer than those little dinky ass light bulbs.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with that. Light bulbs can go away. I won't miss it. I won't send it a postcard. Nothing. Done.
Let's drop it in that lonely, empty mailbox
Put all
with those other letters.
shitty things. Take that,
Bitch.
bastard.
Prick.
Oh, so we've learned so much today. We've learned so much.
Yep. Work on your cursive.
I don't know. I guess if anybody wants my autograph, it's going to be really shitty, according to Sean.
I didn't say shitty. I just said small.
It's not that well. I can't. I can't defend myself. I'm obviously in the wrong. You have the evidence. You can't dispute evidence.
It's in my den.
The evidence is in his den. Urgh. Oh boy. I'm really hoping that this shitty cold is gone by next week.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Because it's annoying. I'm going to try very hard to stay almost in bed all day. Tomorrow, maybe sleep this thing off. I say that.
Oh, you lucky duck.
And then, but it's like, I won't. Like, I already know, no matter how I feel tomorrow, I have to get up and I have to mow the lawn. And then I have to do, like, the weed whack around the perimeter. I have to do perimeter whacking.
She's going to whack off in public.
I'm going to do perimeter whacking. And, I will probably end up just lounging around. But it would in a perfect world, I would stay in bed and try to sleep this thing off. But
Meanwhile, I have to go to work tomorrow from 2 to 9.
Violin. Smallest violin.
So then I got to work 12 to 5 on Sunday.
Oh, that sucks. And don't you have to work Monday?
My regular job until 4, and then 5 to 9:30 at my second job.
That sucks.
I'm going to hate that place after this weekend.
I'm so sorry.
I'm already hating it now.
I'm sorry.
I don't have a weekend.
Well, you'll get next weekend. Correct?
I put in for quite a few weekends.
Oh, so there you go.
At least the next 3 Saturdays, I think.
Okay.
And
Cool.
maybe 2 Sundays out of 3.
Right on. So, possibly next Saturday we'll be recording another on location video.
Don't know yet where we're going.
Well, I have an idea.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll talk about it off camera because I don't off mic.
It's private.
Yeah, well, because it might be a shitty idea and it might not be something that you're like, let's do it. But it's just an idea.
We're also trying to look in the places that ain't gonna tell us, surprisingly at the last minute, that you got to pay for parking.
Oh God. Oh my God. I really hate that. Like if I can't even.
No, it's not. We won't get into it, but
I can't.
we're still trying to find good locations that ain't gonna charge you at the last second.
Right, and I have in my little notebook, I have like future locations, but this particular thing, I can't get into it. We'll talk about it after. This has been bumped to the top of the list, I think, for a particular reason. But anyway, hi Daisy.
You'll find out soon.
Yeah, well, you will or you won't. I don't know if we end up getting there, and there's a lot of things that have to come together and line up and whatnot. So, but another one will be coming soon. So, but thank you guys for viewing all the other ones. If you've missed one, check it out.
Please.
We're on SoundCloud now. WordPress is still around. That's not going away, but the hosting will. So you may have to subscribe all over again. Sorry, not sorry.
On iTunes.
We're on iTunes. You'll have to just check us out. I'm trying to think, and I'm sick, so my head is like, we're on Stitcher. Supposedly we're still on Stitcher. That hasn't changed. They seem to be good, so there's that. Like I said, SoundCloud only has the first 5 episodes, but hopefully they'll all be up shortly. We'll have it all up to date.
Give her time.
I'm trying to think of what else. I don't know. I guess that's it. So, thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for watching the podcast video.
Thanks.
Thank you for. Oh, we got a shit ton. In conjunction with the SoundCloud thing, and we got all the attention on the WordPress site. We also got more love on Twitter. So, and I can't shout anybody out because I don't have my phone with me. But if you joined us on Twitter, you wrote to me on Twitter, you liked our tweets, you retweeted. Thank you for that.
Her phone's right there.
It is. It's right there.
It's looking right at us.
It's watching me. So, real quick, we joined Instagram. We're on Instagram. Hashtag Just Saying Podcast. We're on Instagram now. It's follow for follow. So if you follow us, we'll follow you. That's a Genesis song. Follow you, follow me. So like Genesis, we'll follow you, and so we got some new people liking us on Instagram. So it was funny because it was only like a matter of a couple of days, and there was an influx of Twitter and Instagram and WordPress and stuff like that just from joining the SoundCloud thing. So I'm really happy so far with the SoundCloud community. It's
Shout out to our boy LA Beast.
yeah, okay, LA Beast.
If he's listening.
I
didn't get to really mention him tonight, and
sorry.
I recently did write him a letter.
Okay.
I hope he got it. Hope he's listening.
Maybe, you never know.
You got a letter, and you got a letter, and you got a letter.
Yeah, you never know. Okay, so we'll be back next week, and this guy is going to tell you something. He's going to tell you something.
I'll tell you too. Have a good everything.
Yeah.
Crystal Pepsi.
Why do you do that?
It's funny.